they're not, something's going on over there for YouTube. So it's just me and Instagram for right now. These are textured with a little wave in them. I have them flat ironed now. They're not wet. I should have probably wet them so you could see. But they have some wave in them when you wet them. And this is designed by Nature. And it's a textured wave. So we kind of combined a textured straight with a wave, right? But you can't see the wave because I kind of flat ironed it. So anyway, we're going to give these away. Because I want somebody to install, you know, maybe you install a half bundle with something else you're already wearing, and then I want to hear from you. Like, I want you to tell me what you think of it. Okay, so we're going to give these away. These are 14 inches. Like I said, it's a textured wave. So it's a textured straight mixed with a wave. Okay? Yay. We're going to give these away. You know, I always like to give away a blonde, right? So this is a 27, color 27 from JACE in color. This is a 12-inch. All right, and when you wet this, it's going to wave up a little bit. It's a soft wave, okay? So we're going to give this one away too. These are half bundles. And hi, YouTube. You guys are on? Hey! I think we had some connection issues. So hi, everybody on YouTube. And then, so we're going to give away those three. And then I'm going to give away a fragrance. And I'm going to give away a purse size fragrance. Okay? So full size and purse size. And real quick, Instagram, I'm sorry, I just want to show this to YouTube real quick. Thank you for the hearts. So here you go, YouTube. This really quickly, what I'm just showing you is a textured wave. So it's something kind of new we're kind of working on. It's a textured straight. Sorry, let me put this blonde down. I'm sorry, Instagram. I'll be right back. It's a textured straight that's got a little bit of wave to it. Okay, we're kind of playing around with some stuff. So we're going to give these away. This is going to be part of our giveaway tonight. And we're going to give away this 27-inch, color 27, 12-inch piece soft wave. Okay? And we're going to give away a full-size fragrance and a purse-size fragrance. Everybody got it? Okay. Let me see. Antasia. Hi, Nicole. I'm so glad I could join your stream. I absolutely love my JACE hair. Wow, I love hearing that. I love hearing that. We just posted a testimony, 2 testimonies. One girl, one lady, was 3 years in. Another lady was 5 years in. And I just love that. It's just awesome. Okay. Hey, Sharice. Hey, Una means one. Tell your mama I said hi. Pretty teens as well. Let's hop into it, you guys. Hi, YouTube. I also want to show some more stuff to get into the extended closures, and for YouTube Live, because the YouTube video is what's going to sit out there, the Instagram one goes away. We're going to be showing our extended closures. I'm going to take this wig off so you guys can kind of see how it's constructed and what I'm wearing and all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to flat iron this Wild Child Mild portion. For those of you who don't know, Wild Child Mild is Kendria said she's had her hair for 4 years. Mwah! Una means one. I've been a JACE girl for the past forever. Hey, boo. Mwah! We're going to flat iron this area. It's already mildly flat iron, but I just want to show you guys up close how the Wild Child Mild blends with this Russian Fade. So we're going to do that too. Okay, we're going to do all that. I want to show you this really quickly. What's the specs on the closure you have and now? Okay, I'm going to show all that in just a second. Somebody said, when's the next Russian Fade release? It's going to be the end of February. We're really not trying to push it into the beginning of March, but we have a lot of hair coming in, and I don't like doing a showcase while we're still working on a batch, because then you finish the batch and you're like, oh my gosh, those are 5 more beautiful curlies or whatever we could have put in the showcase. So I like to get the whole batch finished, wefted, washed, and ready, so I can see which showcase pieces are showcase and which are classic. So we're looking at the end of February. Okay, so what I want to show you, this is just something, kind of a quick reminder. I see somebody typing and I can't. I think that's Anastasia. This is the Seasoned Grace hair. You see that, YouTube? This is Seasoned Grace. And this is for your mamas and your aunties and your grandmoms who need, they have some salt and pepper hair and they need something that's gonna work for them, okay? So this is a minimal gray, a medium gray, and a maximum gray. You guys see that? So that's just a reminder. I don't promote that enough. You guys, we have working on so many things, you kind of forget to remind people of what you have. So, and this is a Seasoned Grace closure. This one's a silk. I'm coming over to you next, YouTube. This one's a silk. See that? And this one is a lace. What's the difference? Is there a video that explains the difference between classic and showcase? Yes, I'm going to tell you about that in just a second. Candace said, catch me in about 10 years, I'll be able to order Seasoned Grace. Okay, so that's just a really cool collection for our seasoned ladies, our older ladies who need something a little more salt and pepper to look natural on them. Okay? All right, so I think we got all that out of the way. So, should I start with showing the extended closures? Should I do that first, or should I take my wig off? I don't know. Let me just show them, and then I can start taking your questions on them, and we can start flat ironing this top and all that. Okay? Okay. I didn't bring my measuring tape, but okay. I'm coming back to you, YouTube. This is Instagram. Let me put my hand up there. This is a Wild Child Mild extended closure. Coming over to YouTube. Let me see. Can I see that YouTube camera, please? Okay. Sorry, Instagram. Okay. And so for those of you who haven't heard about our extended closures, we did just release them on Saturday, and it's Tuesday or Wednesday. Was it Tuesday? Wednesday? I don't know. But the whole purpose of the extended closure are for ladies who either can't wear frontal, don't want to wear a frontal, because they don't want to mess with the adhesive, don't know how to do the adhesives, don't really know how to wear it, or can't wear it because of maybe their I have ink on my finger. Maybe their kind of baby hairs come out this to the sides, and a frontal just won't work for them. Maybe they have the space up here, but they don't have the space on the sides, so the extended closures come in 6-inch wide and 7-inch wide. All right. So with a traditional closure, it's going to be a 4x4 or a 5x5, 3.5x4. But you don't go wider than 5 on a closure, right? Right. So or their head is small. That's right. That's right. Or their head is small and they can't wear a frontal because it's just too big. Okay. So this one is 6 inches across and it's 4 inches deep. Okay, so I'm going to put all these on and show you all these. The awesome thing is that they have the hairline. Sorry for that ink, you guys, on my finger. They have the natural hairline of a frontal, but you install them like a closure. So that's what I think is like bomb about them. Okay, that's our Wild Child Mild. That's a 6-inch. This one is also a 6-inch. Okay. This one's also a 6-inch, a 6x4. This one is lace. Okay. The silk you're going to see. I'm going to show that next. This is a lace. 6x4. Okay. Again, you see that natural hairline up there. She said, I need to be brushed. All right, you got that natural hairline up there. Okay, and that's the thing with the closure. maybe I'll take a quick break and I'll show you the standard closure versus, I'm sorry, the standard hairline on closure versus the hairline on the extended closure. There's just no competition. There's no comparison. Okay, it is absolutely beautiful. Okay, that is this one here is our loosest wave, which is like a body wave. You guys see that? It's kind of like a body wave type of pattern. And you guys remember there's a 30-second delay. So as you guys are typing, it may look like I'm looking right at your question, but I can't see it yet because it kind of like hasn't come up. So Kendria Barrett, I ordered so long ago and my hair is still good. What's your shipping time? Okay, so shipping time. So on the extended closures, all right, because every product has a different shipping time. On the extended closures, we are at 3 to 4 weeks, okay? Because we do the people say customized. This is not plucked, tweezed, okay? We actually make the hairline graduated. And I still have not done that video on what's the difference between designer made hairline and plucking a hairline. Designer made is, if you can get one that's designer made, it's better because when you're plucking and you're tweezing, like I said, I'm gonna do a separate video on this, but when you're plucking and tweezing, of course, there's some people who do a great job and they do it very gently, and that's awesome. But a lot of times, you know, hey, I want to get it done quick. I want to get it done quick. And the things that's happening is, one, you can rip your lace. You just can, because just think about it. You're taking a sharp metal object and poking it at a delicate lace material. Okay, so that's not good. And then the second thing, which is sneakier, is that when you take that tweezer and you're plucking a knot, right? You don't see it, but the tip of that tweezer is hitting the knot next to the one you're trying to get. It's hitting the one to the right of the one you're trying to get. So you may pull out what you want to pull out, but you're loosening the knot next to it because your tweezer just happened to hit that knot. What does that mean? That means your piece is going to start shedding hairs, losing strands a lot quicker than you had bargained for. So that's the whole reason why we wanted to make pieces that have a designer made hairline, so there's no need to go back and pluck in afterwards. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay. And let me show you the silk. True Sun Goddess, the closures, you be popping with Maria Rose, you're funny. What textures does it come in? They come in 12 textures, from the silkiest straight to the kinkiest coarse, curly and straight. So just go to jacebeauty.com. You'll see all of our 12 textures right there. All right. This is a 7-inch across and a 4-inch deep. YouTube, 7 inches across, 4 inches deep. Okay. And this is a silk panel. The lighting is always tricky, you guys. So like right now, that silk to me is looking a little gray, but I promise you it's not. It's a nice, really pretty tan. It's our light silk, but it, you know, these lights that we're using kind of give it a gray appearance, but it's not. It's not. Let me see if I can get that a little bit closer for you. Yeah, I can't get it to show really well. She's, what lipstick am I wearing? This is Anastasia. Shoot. It's one of their matte lipsticks. And I do not know the name of it. I can get the name of it, but I don't know the name of it right now. And then the last one I want to show you before we start trying hair on and everything. This is a soft wave. Soft wave. I just conditioned this, you guys, so that shine that you see on there is just because I just, you know, just put conditioner on it. I'm gonna get right back to your question. Yes, Hunty. You guys in these little names is this just hilarious to me. I'm gonna get right back to your question. So you see that hairline? Isn't that beautiful? This is a 7-inch wide and a 6-inch deep. 7-inch wide and a 6-inch deep. We got some questions. These come in 7 inches wide and 6 inches deep. 6 inches wide and 6 inches deep as well. Okay? All right, so let's just start showing you guys these. Oh, Kendria, I'm sorry, shipping time. So these are 3 to 4 weeks because we've gotta do that graduated hairline. 3 to 4 weeks on the extended closure. If you're buying anything else on JACE Beauty, the Design by Nature wefts, 4x4 closures, clips, those are 7 to 10 business days. Frontals are 30 to 45 days. That's what I'm saying. You know, when you go to jacebeauty.com, look at the description. The first line usually says what that production time is, okay? So let me take this wig off. Oh, before I do that, let me put up the discount because there's a coupon code that you guys can be using now and after the event tonight. So we're going to put that up on YouTube. I can't show it on Instagram, but I'll tell you guys what it is. So on YouTube, if you use the code, not on YouTube, but if you use the code MORE WITH LIVE, the word more, the word with, and the word live, L-I-V-E, all one, that coupon code will get you 20% off of anything on JACE Beauty and anything on jacewigs.com from now through the end of the night. And end of the night means midnight Pacific Standard Time. That's 3 a.m. on the East Coast, okay? So that's just because you joined in. Just because you joined in, I always like to throw a little thank you out there. So that's the coupon code for the store. And then specifically for the extended closures, the existing coupon code is JACE XL as in extra large, CLO as in closure. JACE XL CLO, and that will get you a bump. Right now that code was 20% off. It will now bump to 25% off just because you joined this event, and if you purchase during this event through till midnight, wherever you are, well, you know, Easter or Pacific, okay? All right, so those are the coupon codes. Someone asked, what silk color do I wear for my complexion? I wear light. I wear light lace, I wear light silk. Okay, so if you're trying to kind of gauge based on, you know, if we're the same complexion, I wear light. Thank you, Lavita Coco. Thank you for putting that code up there. Can the thin-edged hairline go back a little more? You know what? We don't do that level of customization. Maria LaRose asked. So right now, you know, you can kind of see. Let me hold my hand up there. You can kind of see how much hairline you get. All right. But we don't do a custom like, hey, can I get a 1.5 inch customized? We don't do that. Don't customize it to that degree. Okay. All right. So let's try one. And someone asked, what are the specs of what I am wearing? Okay, so I have on an extended closure. I'm going to take this wig off so you guys can see. And it's a 7-inch wide, so it's going to hit my temples. Okay? And it is, and my Russian Fade is I'm going to explain it. It is a natural straight, heavy, medium coarse. So it's not a very coarse. It's not a slightly coarse. It's a heavy, medium coarse because I wanted some texture there. And it just has a little hint of a wave, okay? And when your hair has a little hint of a wave, you can always spray it with a little water. You can scrunch it because it's raw hair and you can kind of accentuate the wave a little bit. I'll turn around and let you guys see the back. Okay? All right, and that I don't know how that's showed up, but and it's an 1820, 2022, and a 2022. Okay, so let me take. All right, I'm going to show you the inside of this wig. Okay. All right, now I did, I experiment, because I can. So I did something a little different on mine. All right, but I'll explain it to you. Okay. You guys see that? I'm going to turn it on the inside out, but I just kind of want you to see the hairline. Not the hairline, but see the extended closure in there. YouTube. Just want you to see that extended closure in there. All right, now let's talk about what I have going on. Okay, our extended closures come in. I'm going to flip this inside out, okay? It's a JACE wig. All right. Those of you who don't know, definitely visit jacewigs.com. We have some pre-styled wigs in the JACE Wig Shop and some create your own under the create your own tab. All right, so let's look at this top piece. Don't mind that marker, you guys. That marker was just so I would see where the center of the closure was so we could place it properly on the wig. So, all right, so now, you see this is a 2-inch deep. Let me tell you what I did here. And if you guys desire that, let us know. Let us hear from you. Right now, the extended closures come in a 4 and a 6-inch deep. Okay. What I wanted, because this wig was mostly Russian Fade, all right, or really, it was all Russian Fade. Okay. Can I see you too? Okay. Because it was all Russian Fade, I wanted my closure to just be very minimal. All right. I didn't want a 4-inch or a 6-inch because I really wanted to highlight the rest of the hair. So I did a 2-inch. All right. Those aren't available right now on the website. If you guys want them, let us know. We can make anything. Okay. So this is a 7-inch wide and a 2 inches deep. Okay. But like I said, they come in a 4 and a 6, and I'm going to flat iron this. I want to really show you how the Wild Child Mild, you see that? That's what we're going to flat iron. That's the Wild Child Mild. And this right next to it is the Russian Fade. You see how that blends? YouTube. Do you see that? Can I see the YouTube camera, please? Okay. I think that's good there. Yeah. This is the Wild Child, and this is the Russian Fade. All right, so we're going to flat iron that so you can see. You see those little ridges? That's the Wild Child Mild next to the Russian Fade. And Patrice, who is who works in who's our customer care manager, she always puts her Wild Child Mild closures on with her Russian Fade, just because when you curl it out, flat iron it out, it really blends really well. Okay, so I have my flat iron. I'm going to go ahead and turn that on while we try on these closures, and then we'll come back and we'll flat iron that top so you can kind of see how it blends. Okay. All right, and then somebody said, is there any need to bleach knots? The extended closures do not come with bleached knots. Our designer hairline frontals come with bleached knots across the hairline panel. All right, but the extended closures don't come with bleached knots. All right. Let me see. Any kinky textures to show tonight? I didn't, except for the Wild Child Mild, I didn't bring any like kinky curly or soft kinky curls, so I'll have to swing back and do those for you guys. Okay. All right, so okay. Okay. You guys want me to try these on? And so you can ask some questions. Oh, I do want to show you, when I put the wig back on, I want to show you where that wig hits. because some people have asked us, well, hey, if my hairline comes out like this and like this, I'm kind of doing Instagram over here and YouTube over here. If it comes out like this, are the extended closures an option? Well, see, it depends, because if some people have hairlines where it goes back like this, and then it kind of comes out. That's not going to work, extended closure or not. I'll just be honest with you, because I don't want you to buy it and not be happy with it. It's not going to work. If you have a hairline that kind of comes down like that. If you've got extra kind of baby hair that sits over on these sides, then it might work for you. I have a tape measure. All right. So, and you guys may have seen on the other video I did, from this point to this point on me is 6 inches. And to be honest, you guys, I will probably be a 6-incher. I'll probably be a 6-incher versus a 7, because I'll show you where the 7 hits on me. The 6-inch works literally just like a closure for me. All right, so you see that? Now this is without knots being bleached. Can you see that, YouTube? Can you see that, Instagram? You see those knots? They are not bleached. Once they're bleached, baby, they are going to be gorgeous. All right? Now, do you see where that stops on me? See where that stops? YouTube, you see that? So, see, my wig cap, I'm going to pull this back just like that, right? Let it catch onto my wig cap, or if I'm doing an install, I'm going to start my cabling or my braiding right there. It's going to catch right there, and it literally takes me from the corner of my forehead to the other. All right? And for me, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's the 6-inch on me. But what you want to do, like I showed in one of the other quick, and you guys don't mind my little eyelashes. They're my little, bless their hearts, my little eyelash extensions that I'm just about to give up. They're about to just give up and surrender, because they're falling off like Charlie Brown Christmas tree. But so you see how I'm 6 inches across? Now somebody else may not be 6 inches across. You know what I mean? Somebody else may be 5, what have you. So you want to measure and see where it hits you. Now, if you do have a smaller section right here in the front, what you can do is you can lay your extended closure here. Let me see if I can illustrate what I'm saying. If you don't have a big old windshield forehead like me, you can lay this closure like this, all right? And let's say your hairline kind of starts kicking in here. You can always, once this lace is cut, obviously, you can always pull this right back, attach it to your braid, and you would just have a little bit of your baby hair out on the sides in front of your extended hairline, because you don't need any adhesive. You don't need any adhesive. So whereas with a frontal that's going from here to here, if your hair is in the way, it's pretty much a wrap, because you can't use your adhesive over your hair unless you're going to kind of pull it behind your hairline. You get me? Let me go knock on tax return. Maria LaRose, let me go knock on tax return door. I need Jace Beauty in my life. Will you do the 360 frontals one day? Make a small size. I'm going to come back to that. Please remind me. If I don't get back to your question, throw it up there again, because I have something to say about 360 frontals. Okay. All right. So do you guys get it? You get what I'm saying, right? I'm going to move on, okay? I'm going to move on. All right. So that's the Wild Child Mild. Wild Child Mild. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Let me. Okay. All right, and I'm just reminding anybody who's joining, More With Live. The coupon code, I promise you guys a coupon code, More With Live. MOREWITHLIVE. More With Live will get you 20% off JaceBeauty.com and JaceWigs.com just for joining in. Okay, so I'll just say that throughout the event because I know people hop on, they hop off, you know. And the other one, if you're interested in the extended closures, JACE XL as in extra large, CLO as in closure, will get you 25% off the extended closures just for tonight. All right, then it goes back to 20. This one is soft wave. This is a 7-inch. Now we got to really talk about this 7-inch because a lot of people are going to order the 7 inches thinking, oh, I want the biggest one. Well, you know, let's see. Let's see. That may not be the best thing for you. All right, so again, knots are not bleached. I'm really close. You guys are just all up in my forehead on Instagram. All right, so knots are not bleached, but you see how low? You see how that's hitting over my temples really beautifully there? You see that, YouTube? It's hitting really, really nicely over my temples, okay? Here's the thing. When you put this on, you're sewing it on, you have a couple options. Once you cut your lace and it's right there in front of your temples, you're going to want to either, maybe you dab a little bit of adhesive, maybe you cut a little piece of adhesive tape, the wig adhesive I'm talking about, you guys, wig tape, or maybe you put a little bit of whatever your preferred stick-em device is, whether it's, you know, glue or gel or what have you, because you're going to have a little bit of a tab right there. I'm going to show you on my wig. You'll see what I mean. And so you'll just want to, this point here and this point, you'll just want to just tack down those 2 tabs. That's one option. Or you'll pull your 7-incher back this way where you get the benefit of all of this hairline here, all right? Excuse me. And then you're going to pull it back right behind this edge here and attach it to your track, your cabling, whatnot. Let me show you what I mean by that because you guys might be a little confused. Let me show you what I mean with the 7-inch. All right, I'm gonna throw my wig back on, okay? This is a 7-inch across. Once I put it on, you guys will be like, oh, I see what she means. I see what she means. Okay. All right. So, let me show you. Okay, you see this? You see this? I purposely do not have, YouTube, you guys see that? I purposely do not have any adhesive right there. If I wanted to, I would just put a little bit of adhesive here, a little bit of adhesive here. Boop, boop, and you're done. You're good. Do you see what I'm saying? If you do a 7 and you have a hairline like mine, some people might have a really wide forehead and, you know, be able to catch it a little differently. But on me, my 7s hit right there, okay? So some people might even cut a little bit right there. I'm going to simulate a cut. You know what I mean? So it pulls back. Sorry, YouTube. Some people may cut it a little bit right there so it pulls back and hides behind the hairline. But again, that's a 7-inch. That's a 7-inch if you really kind of want that temple coverage. All right? For me, I like the way the 6-inch. Is this a 6? This is another 6. Oh, that's a 7. I'm sorry. This is a 6. I like the way the 6-inch just stops right in my corners right there. So I don't have to worry about, because it doesn't really matter to me, temple coverage. That's me personally. For you, it might be a huge deal to make sure your temples are covered because you want that whole hairline across your temple. So that's why I'm saying it's really important that you measure your hairline and see what's best for you. Okay. I'm gonna flat iron this wig really quickly. The lace color of the 7 inches that I just showed is a this is a light. This is a light. I need to kind of go back and check, make sure it's not a medium. This might be a medium, you guys. I think this is a medium. Somebody asked what's the lace color of the light, of the 7 inch. Okay, I'm gonna, somebody said, how do you order on Build Your Own? Kendria, do you mean build your own wigs, the create your own JACE wigs, or do you mean a build your own closure? Because we have 2 different build your own. So let me know what you're referring to, and I'll be sure to answer your question. Hey Tammy Faye, hey Becky, hey Jashawn, hey Sobe. All right, you guys, what I'm doing is I'm going to flat iron the front of this wig, okay? Because it's Wild Child Mild and the back is Russian Fade. All right? Let's see if I can do my best. I might have to stand up. You guys see that? You guys see this is the Wild Child Mild. This is the Russian Fade. Okay? Kendria, if you're trying to order it right now, she said she can't find the extended closures under the Build Your Own. They're not under Build Your Own. You want to click the Shop Now tab, and it's your first product right there under Shop Now. First product right there under Shop Now, and it says JACE extended closures. Okay? All right, let's see. YouTube, I'm going to come back. Or maybe you can see me too, YouTube. All right, let me see this. Do you guys see? I got a fan blowing. Do you guys see? This is the Wild Child Mild. This is the Russian Fade. Do you see how that's almost a dead-on match? Let me come over to YouTube. This is the Wild Child Mild. This is the Russian Fade. I'm trying to see if I can get that where you guys can really see. You see that? You see how that flat ironed? Candace said like butter. Yeah, it does. It flat irons just like butter. You see that? So that's the reason why I pair my Wild Child Mild with my Russian Fade, because I typically don't wear silkier textures. I love the very coarse, but I don't wear that much. I wear something in the medium, heavy medium family. Here I'm gonna flat iron another piece. See, y'all, I need an assistant over here to hold this wig. Let me just catch it with the flat iron, and then all right. See that? I'm moving back and forth between Instagram and YouTube. And that's your Russian Fade right next to it. And it just blends really beautifully. Really, really beautifully. Okay? Let me say a quick thing about this, because I know somebody's going to say, oh, well, I want an extra bundle. Let me buy some Wild Child Mild bundles and put them with my Russian Fade bundles. Here's the thing. I just have to be... Here, you know what? For me, what's most important, more than making money, is that my customers, one, that they trust me, that they can trust me, that I'm gonna tell them the truth, and two, that I give them good advice. That's above all is the most important thing to me. So no, Don't go buy a Wild Child Mile bundle and put it with your Russian Today bundles. Don't do that. You know why? Because unless you are going to take your Wild Child Mile bundle and take, you know what? I should go grab a Wild Child Mile bundle that I have. I should go do that. But anyway, Wild Child Mile bundle, unless you're going to cut that bundle up, all right, and kind of alternate it, in between your Russian Filet, medium coarse straight, don't do it, because what most people will do, I'm going to do a separate video on mixing textures. I'm going to come back to you, C's. What most people do when they're mixing textures is they'll put their half bundle of Wild Child Mild or their half bundle of one texture, and they'll mix it with the other. You can't do that. You can't do that, because you'll see a separation. There'll be one type of texture up top, the rest of it will be something different. So the key to mixing textures is to cut that weft and alternate your tracks. That's the only way to do it. All right? But with a closure, this is something else. With a closure, typically on a closure, the pattern is just a tinge looser than on the wefts. Just a tinge. So with the Wild Child Mile, that works in your benefit because it's even closer to your Russian Filet natural straight. Okay? Does that make sense? All right, so don't run out and go get Wild Child Mile bundle because Nicole said it'll match my Russian Filet. Your closures, yes. When you flat iron them. Okay? All right? Okay. Can we take a quick, I want your advice on something. Can we take a little break? All right, we're working on a new project, and I need to ask you your opinion. So I need you to be brutally honest with me, and I need you to fire away. You can even put hearts up there if you like something, but I prefer either way, just let me know what you like, okay? And C's asked, does the DBN last as long as the Russian Filet? Here's the thing. Anytime you process hair, you're going to cut your lifespan. So we start with the raw hair, and then we steam process it. And there are a lot of people out there that are like, oh, this is virgin hair, but you steam processed it. And I mean, maybe they consider that virgin hair. We do not. So we're going to tell you straight up what it is. Russian Filet is raw. Process is going to last 5+ years. Okay? All right, let me say up to 5 years. So I know somebody's out there, they want to bleach it 20 times and say it didn't last. But up to 5 years. The rule of thumb is the coarser the texture is, the lower the lifespan. So like if you get something that's super curly and super coarse, just like your hair, okay, if you're watching this and you are a black woman who has coarser textured hair, the coarser the hair is, it tends to be a little drier, a little more brittle, okay, than something silkier, which retains more moisture because the cuticle is smoother. Okay? I know we're going to class tonight, huh? So you're buying something that's coarser, we say up to 5 years. Your very coarse straight, maybe it'll last you 3+, maybe you won't get the 5 years, because it depends on how I'm sorry, I'm going to get right back to Antasia. She just said something. So it depends on, especially if you're a girl who pulls out a 450 or 400 degree flat iron and you like to flat iron it every other day. You're going to start seeing your ends start to dry out, start to break a little bit because it's coarser hair. So there's really some tricks to really maintaining your raw hair, all right? Just like if you were flat ironing your own natural hair, you're going to start seeing that wear and tear, okay? So silkier textures, you're going to get a really long lifespan. Coarser textures in the raw hair, long lifespan, but not as long as silkier. Okay? And the DBN will last you a long time, but the other thing with the DBN is we're talking patterns. So even if your hair is still healthy and the hair is still really good, Did my curls start to droop? It's been a year. I've been wearing it a year. My curls are not as springy as they used to. So you got two different things going on with the DBN, not just whether the hair is still good, but is your pattern still popping? All right, so that's something to consider. Okay, I'm gonna ask you guys a question. Oh, softest texture is satin soft in the Russian Fade and natural straight in the DBN are the silkiest. Oh, 360 closure. Sorry, I told someone I would address that. Okay, so we've gotten a lot of questions about 360 frontals. Sorry, 360 frontals. And I think I said this on the last live event. A 360 frontal. Send us an email to sales@jacebeauty.com. We will absolutely make one for you because our factory makes 360s. We don't offer 360s just because I just haven't, I don't know, you guys. For me, I'm just like, do a full lace wig. Do a full lace wig. It seems to me like a hassle. You know what I mean? You need adhesive here. You need adhesive back here. You got an opening in the crown that you got to sew down the right way so it's not lumpy. Then you've got to sew your tracks in the middle. For me, I haven't bought into them. I just haven't bought into that concept, so that's why we're not offering it. But if you want one, you send us an email, we will make one for you. Yes, we will. The other thing is a frontal, which some people call 360, but it's a 360 almost like a band. It's a frontal in the front with a little strip of hair in the back to pull it up in a ponytail, and it's already on a cap. That's smarter to me because, you know, you got a frontal in front, you got a little trim in the back, and you can just fill it in with your wefts. And, you know, that's something that we might consider. Our factory makes those as well. I just want to put them on my because I'm really big on wig caps and the quality of a wig cap. So, blah, blah, blah. I'm talking too much. Okay. All right. Here's the thing I want to ask you guys. Here I go. Okay. We are coming out with something new. And what you're seeing here is not the thing that we're coming out with. But I want to know the material. Okay, let me just show you. It's all this talking. Okay, I need to know which one you like the best. It's for a product, and I'm going to tell you soon what the product is for, but I want to get your opinion on the patterns. So what you're seeing is a bag, okay? It's a bag, all right? Like I said, this is not the product, but we're using the material for something that we're coming out with, okay? So let me know. These are the animal prints. Do you like number 1 animal print? Number 2 animal print? Or number 3 animal print? That's 3. That's 2. That's 1 on Instagram. YouTube, 1, 2, 3. Let me know which one you like. Yes, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's what I need to know. I see a lot of 1s. That's my 2. That's my 3. I see a lot of 1s. Shonda says 2. And that's 3. I see a lot of 1s. I think 1 kind of won out. Okay, I'm going to put this to the side because I listen to what you guys are saying. Like, I really want to know. Okay, so I think 1 kind of run 1 out. All right, so I'm going to put this on the side. Okay, animal print. And now I want to show you something else. All right, now these are the grays. One is an animal print, but whatever. They're both kind of like animal prints. Do you like this one? This is my favorite. You like this one? Look at that. Do you guys see that? Woo! I just love fur. That one. Or I know this is an animal print too, you guys, but it's a different color family. So which one do you like? 1 or 2? YouTube, 1 or 2? Okay, gray is better. Okay. 1 for sure. 1. 1 again. Okay. 1. Maria says 1. Pretty Ting says 1. Okay. 2. Somebody said 2. Okay. Number 1, but it looks like it could shed. Yeah, we test them. We test them too. Just a tinge. Just a tinge. No, it's not real fur. No, it's all faux fur. It's all faux fur. Okay. 1. All right, and these last one. Do you like a white? Now we're doing kind of like plain colors. White, a black, or a white kind of with a little gray tones through or brown tones through. Black. Okay, wow. White, black, or a little white with some little tinge of color on there. 3. Okay. Ha 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 ha. White. White. Oh my gosh, y'all like the white. I didn't expect that. Okay. That mixed one. Okay, D likes the mixed one. Okay. That is really interesting. Okay. All right. A lot of you guys like this. Interesting. Other choices were better. Yes, I agree. Those other like animal prints, bestie. Yeah, I agree. Okay, that helps me tremendously, and you guys will see probably in the next, probably before the end of the month. We'll show you what these are for. Not these. It's not going to look like this, but what we're using this material for. So I am very excited about that. I think you guys will like it a lot, and I appreciate your feedback. Hudson Travel, it's for a new project that we're working on, and I'm going to share that shortly in about a week or so. But I just wanted to get everybody's feedback on the patterns. So I have, I think I've shown everything I wanted to show you guys, unless you guys want to see something one more time before we give away the free gifts. And if you guys have any little girl chatter while we're giving away these gifts, I would love to hear it. And let's see. Oh, and Instagram, we're about to give away the free gifts. The Instagram Live only lets you roll for like, I don't know, 45 minutes or something like that. So if it cuts off, then just join back on. So, because I want you guys to participate in getting a free gift. Okay, I'm going to show those again. Can the next live chat please include those curly, kinky, deviant touchers? Okay. Yes, we can do that. We can definitely do that. We can definitely do that. Hold me to that, okay? Hold me to that. I better come prepared the next time. All right, let me show you what the free gifts are one more time, and then we're going to give them away. So we have 5. We have 5 free gifts to give away this time. All right, you guys? Let me pull them up. And I appreciate you guys coming and joining us on Valentine's Day. I just wanted to hang out a little bit, you know? It's just fun. And hear from you guys. It's fun. Or wavy ringlets. You know, I have some wavy ringlets. Shoot. She said or show wavy ringlets. You know what? What I'm going to do, OMGOMGOH, we might go ahead and wash and condition that up and maybe throw that on Instagram, because we have some extra wavy ringlets in stock if someone, needs something quickly. Once we check all the open orders and make sure, we take care of the customers first. If not, we'll put it on Instagram. Okay. Okay, so free giveaways. All right, you guys. So I started with these. This is a kind of like an experimental texture. All right. Like I said at the beginning, this is a textured straight that's been given a little bit of a wave. And when you wash it, you'll see that wave come out a little bit more. So I am giving these away. I would love to hear your feedback, once you install them. We're just going to give one, so maybe you can put it in with something else you're wearing. And these are both 14 inches. Okay, we're going to give those away. This one is a color 27 from our JACEcolor.com collection, and this is a 12-inch. All right. And lastly, we are going to give away our Life fragrance. There's something exciting coming with this too. Probably second quarter 2017. So, and then a purse size Life, full size Life, and a purse size Life. Okay, both of those are coming. Probably should put my wig back on. Like, why am I sitting here without any hair on? Okay. I'm gonna put my wig back on. I don't know why I'm making you guys sit here and look at me with my little head. Whew. Let me get this. 81 viewers. Done. Sorry, YouTube. I had to get Instagram back on. They had popped off. All right, you guys. Instagram just started back up for those of you who had kicked off because we had gone too long. I am just putting this right back on. Sorry, YouTube. I got to get myself together. I should have it going this way or that way. And these knots are not bleached, you guys. See? See that on mine? Bleached. All right. Of course, it's just a much more beautiful look once they're bleached. Okay? My knots are not bleached because I want you to see how yours will look. It's great to do it up and bleach it and show, but is that what the customer's going to get? No. You want to show the customer what the customer's going to get. All right? So, all right, and like I said, this is our frontals will come with a bleached hairline. The extended closures do not. All right? Okay. And then frontal wigs on Jace Wigs do not come with the bleach. Okay? All right. Now I'm getting myself together. Okay. And like I said, my little 7, this is my 7-incher. All right? And what I will probably do, because I'm not an adhesive girl, because I get hot and I kind of, whatever, sweat a little bit. I will probably trim this so that it kind of comes behind my hairline. That's probably what I'm going to do with my 7 inches. Like I said, that's why I'm a 6-inch girl. I'm a 6-incher because I wanted to stop right here so, I can just wear my, my wig cap can kind of come and hit there. All right? So that for those of you guys who are just joining and missed that. All right, let's do the giveaway. All right. What I'm going to do, which I do every single time, remember there's a delay, you guys, like 30-second or so delay. So I am going to count to 3, and whoever's name is up there saying hi, I'm going to call out your name and you're going to win this, and we'll give you instructions. If your name is called, I want you to send us an email to, don't start saying hi yet, you guys, I didn't count 1, 2, 3 yet. We want you to send an email to sales@jacebeauty.com. All right, sales@jacebeauty.com. And you see how this is bothering me, you guys, because I don't like anything like this. I want to either pop my little 2 pieces of adhesive so I'm good, or I want to cut it and have it behind my hairline. So, but I just wanted you guys to see why I'm a 6-inch girl versus a 7. Somebody, I know I'll keep going back and forth. I'm sorry, guys, but this is what the live event was about, the extended closures. But some ladies might say, oh, that's no problem. I'm just going to put a little dab of my little gel or my little adhesive, and I'm just going to go pop, pop, and I'm done. Okay? Each his own, all right? All right, so I'm going to count 1, 2, 3. Can you win more than once? No. If I see your name, the first time I see your name and you won, then we're gonna move on to somebody else if we call your name again. Can you use an elastic band? You can use an elastic band. I know a lot of ladies like to do that. You can. However, with this right here, because again, you don't need a band up here. That's fitting nice and flush and perfectly. It's just these 2 little tabs on me. Just my 2 little tabs. What I would probably do is I would probably just use a little bit of gel right there on these 2 temple points. That's what probably I would do. If I don't, cut them. So, but like I said, for me, I'm probably going to work the 6-inch wide because it's just ease. It's just easier for me based on how my head is shaped. You mentioned you were going to explain the difference between, yes. I'm sorry, you guys. Yes. Okay. So Saturday turn up. Okay. So, and I'm giving these away. I just want to answer her question. I promised her I would. The difference between Russian Fade Showcase and Russian Fade Classic. Really simple. Russian Classic is, if you've ever purchased Russian Fade, that is the exact same purchase process that you're used to. Classic, well, let me start this way. Showcase pieces are pieces that have something unique about them. Either the coarseness level is unique, either it's curly, because curly is rare for the Russian hair. Wavy is not. Curly is rare. So anything curly is going to be in Showcase. Anything that has a higher level of coarseness is going to be in Showcase. Anything that has a really long length is going to be in Showcase. Anything that has a unique color. So if we have some pieces that have a natural ombre, where you're darker brown and you kind of go to a number 4 on the end naturally, that's going in Showcase all day long. If we have pieces that are a natural 3 and they've got highlights of 4, Showcase all day long. So Showcase pieces are not better. It's not a different quality. Same quality. Same hair that's going to last up to 5 years. Same. They just might have something unique about them. And the reason why they're in the Showcase is, for example, a piece that's a number 2 highlighted with a number 3 or number 4, if you wanted to recreate that look, you'd have to go to do highlights and all that on your hair to make it like that. So that would be in the Showcase. Classic would be our genuine Russian Fade hair that you've always purchased, wavy and straight from heavy medium coarse down to the silkiest. So basically what I'm saying is classic goes to like a medium coarse level. You see what I'm saying? Showcase would be heavy, would be medium to very coarse. All right. I know that sounds confusing. Those of you that are used to Russian Fade probably get it. And I know for a new person, it's a lot to understand and kind of take in, but basically, and the other difference is Showcase ships in 2 days. Classic ships in 2 weeks or less. Over the holidays, we shipped it in 4 weeks because it was the holiday and we were giving our production staff a break, a vacation. But Classic ships in 2 weeks or less. Showcase ships in 2 days. And here's the easiest explanation. Sorry. With Classic, you get to select your own specs. So of course, what length do you want? What luster do you want? What texture do you want? You can even ask us, hey, a looser body wave pattern, or I like this or that. We take all of your preferences into account for classic, and we make it to order. The showcase pieces, it's what you see, what you get, you buy it, it ships in 2 days. Okay, all right, enough of that. I'm sorry. It's just a lot to explain. All right. Okay. I'm going to count, you guys. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3. I'm going to look at the screen, and I am going to give away to whomever's name I see. Just say hi, okay? Just type hi, and so I know that, so I can see your name, okay? Okay. So, but on YouTube, do we? Okay, all right. So I'm gonna do one on Instagram. I'm gonna do one on YouTube. I'm gonna come back to Instagram. I'm gonna do one on YouTube. Okay. So for Instagram, all right, and this is going to be for one of the 14 inches, the new experimental texture, the textured wave. All right. So it's gonna be a textured built into it. All right. So 1, 2, 3. I'm looking at Instagram now. Denise Dublin! Oh, you stinker! You just got on here. I just saw your name pop up, and there you go. Look at her. Now you know she just joined, and she gets on here and wins something. That is something. I don't know. You must be lucky, girl. Okay, so Denise, this is coming to you, and I want you to tell me what you think of it. You gotta maybe install it with something else that you have that's got a little texture to it and it's got a little wave. I want to know what you think of this new texture that we have not released because we're playing with it still. All right, so YouTube, I'm coming to you. And all right, so I'm going to count YouTube, and this is for the other one of these. 14-inch half bundle, right? Textured wave. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we got a little computer. Oh, you were here before, Denise. Okay. Okay, look at me giving you the what for, and you were here before. Mwah. Love you too, baby, and love you too. Miss you. Been a long time. It's been a long time. I hope you like your Watch How Mile. And then you got your clips, and then you came back and bought some more. They were beautiful, by the way, really pretty. All right, so the name on YouTube is Sherry Chiffon. Sherry just bought a frontal and coming back for some Russian filet. Hey, baby, how you doing? This is coming to you, okay, sweetie? This is coming to you. And Denise and Sherry, you guys send us we know who you are, so we don't need a viewer. Send us an email, sales@JACE Beauty. Let us know you won the pieces. I know both of you, so, you know, it's no verification either, but send us your most updated address. All right, back to Instagram. I am going to give away next this 27, color 27. 12-inch. It's got a little wave to it. All right, half bundle. All right, 1, 2, 3. Miss Lowry, this is you. This is coming to you, Miss Lowry. All right, I know you too, baby. I know you, Pam. So just send us an email, and we're sending this to you. Okay, now YouTube, we're going to give away the full size fragrance. Okay, so if people are ready on YouTube, all right, 1, 2, 3. All right, and they're pulling up the name over there because I can't see you guys. I can't see. They send me your question in real time, so they're sending me a name from YouTube. And the Berkeley Beauty. Hey, I know you. I know your name. I know your YouTube name, but I don't know your real name. So you got to send us an email and let us know I'm the Berkeley Beauty and I won the fragrance. Okay? Good to see you. And back to Instagram, purse size, light fragrance. Can I tell you? Let me just pause for the cause real quick. This fragrance, real talk, this fragrance, I'm gonna tell you, I kind of shortchanged myself when we released this because we called it a, and people kind of thought it was like the kind of mist spray that you kind of like find in CVS, and it's kind of cheap and like no, like no, like this fragrance is an extrait de perfume. It is the highest concentration of perfume oil that you're going to find. And believe it or not, we don't have the Chanel name, we don't have the Prada name, Dolce and Gabbana, but so, it's not $100, but the quality of the extrait de perfume is higher than the eau de perfume that you find in the department stores. Real talk. It actually is. So we kind of shortchanged ourselves by selling it as a hair fragrance. People didn't quite understand. But this we get more. This is what we use on our hair, you guys. So when you get your hair and it smells amazing, this is what it is. So you definitely wanna get this. And you make me laugh every time I see your name. Yes, Hanti. That's her name on Instagram, you guys. Do we sell purse-size fragrance? I'm going to actually add this to the website because I've been meaning to do that for a long time. You guys need to have some of this in your purse. It is that good. Like, I get stopped when I'm out. When I'm out, I can be at the gas station. And I was at the gas station and this man was like, "Ooh, you smell good." I was like, "What? I'm married." My husband's in the background. He was like, "What?" But yes, it's like, bruh, I'm married. But you smell. You just do. So it's fun to be excited about your own stuff. You know what I mean? Be excited about your own product. Okay. So purse size fragrance, Instagram. All right. So 1, 2. Y'all start typing hi. Start typing hi so I can send you something. 1, 2, and 3. Desia, 44. Fragrance. Coming to you, baby. Coming to you. Desia, 44. Your name, I don't know your Instagram name, so I need you to email us. Let us know who you are. And we're going to send that in. Send that out to you. And we'll send that out. Is today? We'll send it out. Everything, all the free gifts will go out this week, you guys. So be on the lookout for them. And I want to thank you for joining us. There is one more thing that I want to tell you. 2 more things. Coupon code, More with Live, will get you 20% through the end of the night tonight. The extended closures, JACE XLCLO, will do 25% off the extended closures versus the 20%. Once this night is over, it's going to drop back to 20%. Okay? And I think the last thing I really want to say about these extended closures, and Patrice will tell you, we were like, because a lady asked us last year when we came out with the frontals, she said, "Do you guys do the natural hairline on a closure?" And we were like, this time, no, we don't, blah blah blah. But we kept getting, that kept coming up, like, "Hey, can you guys customize a closure?" And we just started thinking about it. Bye, Candace. We started thinking about it and said, Deetra, maybe you'll win next time, honey. I'm sorry. Like, that would be bomb. Like, that would really, really be beautiful. So we started on that concept, and it's finally here. And for me, I'm elated because I don't really like closure with that hard stop in the front, because you either have to do a part, or whatever. But a lot of times I kind of swoop my hair over and a close of a start. So that's why I'm like, I'm excited about it. And frontals, I love the way frontals look, but I'm like, getting up there a little bit. So, you got the little
I get warm. I don't have hot flashes yet, but I get warm. Let me stop saying yet. I don't want to. So anyway, the extended closures work really, really great. They work really, really great. All right, so you guys let us know if you have any questions. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Talk to you later, you guys. Love you.